Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. The handler of Ukraine, Zelensky, made a speech at the United Nations General Assembly, and he explained his version of peace in Ukraine. And I was so eager to listen to it and read about it. And here I have an article talking about it and giving us some quotes from his speech. And be ready to be enlightened and be given the formula. This article comes from Fox News from September 21st, 2022. Ukrainian President Zelensky lays out quote-unquote peace formula to end war in the country, but says Russia wants war. So I'm waiting for the formula. Formulas are very clear things. They're not, evasive, fuzzy. No, if it's H2O, right? Water. You know exactly what it is. You don't have to guess. All right. All right. So we have here. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky presented a peace formula on Wednesday that contains just punishment to Russian President Vladimir Putin and those responsible for crimes against Ukraine. Zelensky made the speech on Wednesday during the UN General Assembly, which comes after Putin said that the Russian military will be conscripting reservists, civilians, and also made a nuclear threat to Western countries. The Ukrainian president, why is there not the president of Ukraine? Because he's Ukrainian, right? That's the answer. Said that his peace formula for ending the war, quote unquote, punishes crime, protects life, restores security and traditional integrity, guarantees security, and provides determination. All right, so let's talk about 2014 to 2022 Ukraine military attacking Russian civilians turned defenders of their territory, right? The eastern territory of Ukraine, in their country, Ukraine. Let's talk about that. Are those crimes punished yet? The guys who attacked those civilians. Did Kiev protect life in those territories? Did they restore the security of those and territorial integrity of the country by doing what they did? And did they provide determination? Certainly they did. So these are the following preconditions Zelensky gave for peace in Ukraine. Zelensky said that neutrality is not part of the formula and said that Russia, quote unquote, wants war. I'm waiting for the exact formula. Okay, H2O. I'm waiting. I'm quoting, those who speak of neutrality when human values and peace are under attack mean something else. Well, no. This is like the people who say they don't like color black, they are, I don't know, anti-black color, and they don't like any colors. No, I might other colors. It's not that the black color, I happen not to like it, and I'm not gonna like it, let's say, even though it's, I would say, my favorite. But just saying, it's when human values and peace are under attack mean something. Those who speak of neutrality. Maybe some people don't want to have an opinion on something. Maybe they simply don't like what you're saying. Maybe what you're saying resonates in a different way. Maybe they have more facts than you present, which you didn't. Or whatever you present every day. You present everything with pathos, not with logos. And I'm quoting, punishment for the crime of aggression. Well, who aggressed who first? Did Russia aggress Ukraine, or the Ukrainian military aggressed Russian-speaking population in its own countries with tanks? Punishment for violation of borders. They came to help these guys that you are massacring. No? Okay. And territorial integrity. You remember the Minsk I protocol, an agreement, and the second one? Remember those? They were talking about exactly this thing, about the Ukraine's territorial integrity. But did you follow the steps? You were president for about what, 2 years or something, a year and a half. Did you implement it? No. You continue to bomb those guys. So what are you talking about? Preserving the territorial independence and sovereignty and whatever you say, integrity. Punishment that must be in place until the internationally recognized borders is restored. Well, when you and others will recognize the territory of Serbia, then we're okay. No. Serbia plus its province, Kosovo I'm talking. When you're going to recognize Serbia as such, and you recognize that what happened over there, if you agree with that, then that's what happens in Ukraine right now. You have to agree with that. Now, if you disagree with what happens in Russia, that means you have to disagree to what happened in Kosovo and with the Serbs. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. Right or wrong? It's such a similar situation, it's unbelievable. External country intervenes because some people are butchered by the nation that those people belong to, or right, and they divide the country. So if you agree with Kosovo, defending the Kosovarians from the evil Serbs and create their own country over there, then you should agree again with the Russians massacred by the evil Ukrainians in Ukrainian country and create a little country over there. And sooner or later, Kosovo will probably unite when it's going to be okay with the other Albanians. Greater Albania. Look at that movement, and you're going to find out. So it's not weasel-like here. His speech was met with standing ovation by many of the delegations present at the UN General Assembly. At least they said by many, not by all. Unanimity is a sign of, I don't know. There are not too many things in the world or where people can be all unanimously on one side of the aisle. And if they are, always be skeptical about it. Because we can't all like the same things. We can be a majority, it's true, but it's, even about love. If we say, well, love, we all like love, we all love. Not necessarily. Some people like evil more than love. What else? Brotherhood? I don't think so. Brothers stab brothers. Friendship? Look at Caesar and Brutus, among many others. So, did you see the recipe? The recipe is more fuzzy and evasive general terms. Like I tell you, like Obama said, before the change. Oh, wait a minute, Obama, my friend, what change? What do you mean? When this guy's progress. What do you mean progress? Your progress could be my regress. What are you talking about? Do the right thing. What's right for me might be wrong for you and vice versa. What are you talking about? So the same this guy tells, yeah, bring to justice. What exactly are you talking about? Should you be brought to justice too, or you are exempt? Oh, obviously he's exempt. Should, let's say, Bill Clinton, the former US president, be brought to justice because of Yugoslavia, the illegal bombing of NATO, and all the participants in that? Should they be brought to justice? If you say yes, Zelensky, I want to hear that. And many others who participated in Afghanistan, participated in, not this, because I understand those. No, the ones that made the decision, that got those over there. Not the fighter. The fighter followed orders. But you say, oh, I have a conscience. That's what they said about the Nazis, if you remember. Oh, you did it even though you could have said no. But that means you believed in it. Well, the same thing with all the fighters who fought in Iraq. We use the same logic. Oh, the Nazis, you didn't leave left or right with Wehrmacht, with anything. You said, no, you participated. You could have said no, and you didn't. So you could have morality and due to moral conviction, you can say, I don't participate in that, I don't follow orders. And then you get court martials and prison time, or whatever you get. But I didn't hear too many doing this. So that means they approved with that. And I know they approved, a lot of them, because I was here. I was here when things happened in Yugoslavia, when things happened over there with Saddam and all that. So, anyway, it's just be just, be objective. Don't be a shirker. Don't pick and choose. I'm talking about everybody, including me. I'm not excluding myself. I'm not excluding Putin. I'm not excluding Lavrov. No. Or Zelensky. No. But this guy is just unsincere. He just talks again like that. It's only for these people. For him, no, he's outside. These guys definitely they're outside. No, that's not how it works. At least the way I want to see it. Why? Because if you talk about justice, if you talk about this and that, well, you can't just use justice here, but you don't use justice here. Or you can't be just objective here, but subjective here. You can't pick all the evidence here, but here you just pick and choose and side. No, I don't like that. And you don't get the right conclusions and make the right policies if you act like that. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.